But listen, I don't want to mock it. I know you're going to take me there. I don't want to mock it because anyone gets in the ring, I ain't mocking them. I'm not. And I have a lot of respect for Jake Paul, what he's done, and the way he's done it. He's trained hard to become the best fighter he can be, and he's a work in progress, and he's still working. He's still trying to be better.
You're stealing my thunder, Teddy. Hold on. I want to tell you.
No, I'm sorry.
I want to tell you, Teddy, let's get to the fight that the whole boxing world is talking about. Let's cut the BS. Fury, Usyk, right. Nope. Bivol versus Beterbiev, nope. We all want to know, Teddy, Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, who wins, why, and how?
Well, they gave you a little. I know you're just dying to hear this one. And you represent the fans out there.
One quick thing: ESPN's going to air the fight, so I loved hearing them throw it to the studio to ESPN and hearing the analysts at ESPN and the fighters have to talk about Jake Paul in glaring and glowing terms because it killed them to do it. But hey, and we've had Jake on the show, and I've said it, and you said it. Like, hey, congratulations! He's entertaining us. He's making money. So what? He's getting in the ring and fighting for money.
Hey, listen, the promoters out there in boxing ain't giving us the fights we want anyway.
Exactly.
So he's keeping it active. He's taking advantage of an empty spot there, empty space.
But
there.
even the purists now, ESPN has to they're over there banging the drum like Jake Paul, and they're talking about him in first he wins Sports Illustrated Fighter of the Year. Now ESPN is doing segments in between big prize fights, so it's kind of like it's a weird Twilight Zone moment that we have going on here. But hey, congratulations to Jake. He's putting butts in seats and generating revenue, and that's what it matters. That's all that matters. You don't like it, don't watch. I like it.
And to your point, the way that you built this up, who wants to see Crawford Spence? Please. That was brilliant, Ken. You're right. Who wants to? You got the pulse on the boxing fan out there. Who wants to see that? Who wants to see that shenanigans? That charade? Nobody. They want to see this, and in true fashion, true WWE fashion, because it shows you WWE is still alive and well, where they brought him in the ring, they put him face to face. I mean, really,
it's actually pretty funny.
Come on. I mean, that was right up there with Hulk Hogan, and Rowdy Piper. Remember them? Remember Rowdy Piper and Hulk Hogan?
Roddy Piper.
There it is. With the, and he wore the kilts. Hey, you got to be tough to wear kilts. You got to be tough to wear kilts.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Randy Savage.
Coco
Randy Savage. Andre the Giant.
The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
The $1 Million Man.
We could do a whole
segment. There he is.
Who can come up with the most obscure wrestling
name? Let's keep going.
McDaniels. The British Bulldogs.
The British Bulldogs. What was the guy? What was that crazy guy that used to lick you?
Georgie the Animal Steel.
Georgie the Animal, He had a green tongue.
Kowloons.
He had a green tongue. A green tongue. Green freaking tongue. How about who was the guy that was dead? What was his name? The Undertaker.
Triple H. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You got them all.
Speaking of wrestling, there was actually a pretty good moment in, I don't watch wrestling, but I saw the highlights all over the internet. Logan Paul was in, excuse me for not knowing this stuff, but I think it was a Royal Rumble, a bunch of guys in the ring. You got to throw the other guys out of the ring. But at one point, Teddy, there's a guy called Ricochet who's really acrobatic, and he was on one side, not in the corner, just in the middle of the ropes. He was on one side, Logan Paul was on the other. They both, at the same exact time, simultaneously jumped up on the top rope, launched themselves at each other, collided in midair. They had to be about 7 feet off the canvas, collided.
When was this, Ken?
This weekend, chest to chest, and then just both crashed to the canvas. When I was watching it, I saw it, and I called my kids in, and I'm thinking to myself, can you imagine the writers? All right, guys, here's what you're going to do. I want you to jump as high as you can, smash into each other, and land on the canvas. Buddy, but if I do that, one of us might actually really get hurt. Don't worry about that. It's all for entertainment. You wonder, where do they draw the line?
Uncle Bob would take care of it.
Exactly.
He'll compensate you.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You talk about you go and there'll be a new one. You know what the new one is? You know what the new one will be? The Invisible Man.
Listen,
real quick.
We're going to just decapitate you real quick, but don't worry about it. We're going to put your head right back on. Oh, here it is. So Ron just pulled it up. Look at this, Teddy.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, where do you draw the line? Like, guys, just launch yourself into each other. What if our heads hit each other? Don't worry about that. Be a man.
Wow. That's pretty aerobatic. That's pretty acrobatic. That's pretty wow. That's they should bring them out for the Eagles and let them fly, before the Super Bowl. Let them,
Eagles fly.
Put feathers on them, right?
One more for you, Teddy. The Great Kabuki.
The Great Kabuki. All right,
Mr.
you got them all.
Mr. Fuji.
Your kids are going to be very proud of you. You got them all, but I think the real greatest of them all was probably Hulk Hogan.
Oh, the Hulkster, of course.
And Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant.
Oh, wait a minute. How could we forget the Iron Sheik?
The Iron Sheik.
I mean, did that guy ever play a role? The Iranian, the wrestler, the like hardcore, like communist type character with the mustache.
He was good. He was
Sheiky
baby. Before his time. He was before his time.
I have a feeling, from what I heard, the old Sheikster, he wasn't afraid to do a little drinking in Peruvian marching powder, if you know what I mean. He'd like to get after that.
Oh, that's why you don't see the Sheik no more. That's why you're not going to be seeing him no more.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing him no more.
Hey, whatever happened to so-and-so? Yeah, you won't be seeing him anymore.
Yeah, won't be seeing him no more.
You said a few things. You said a few things.
Yeah. That's that. And that's the end of that one.
Tommy Fury and Jake Paul. Teddy, for me, Jake Paul takes after like the great Floyd Mayweather, to a certain extent, some of the other greats like I don't want to pick on anyone, but they know, like Canelo, let's say, they know how to pick their opponents. I gotta believe.
Yeah, I've said that before. Listen, I've said that on this air. Listen,
I know. But what I was going to say is
he almost studies. Give him credit.
He's been pursuing Tommy for so long. He's chasing him to Saudi Arabia. I got to believe Jake sees something that he can get Tommy out of there.
Well, I said it before. He's almost been an understudy of the great Floyd Mayweather, really. Yeah. And that's a positive thing. Where we're not talking about as a fighter. We're talking about in this business as a businessman, as a matchmaker, as a manager, just as a smart, calculating man. Jake Paul has been every bit of Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I know some people get crazy, and I could care less. But I'm not talking about him in the ring to the level of a guy who fought and won a bronze medal in the Olympics, and a guy who's been fighting since he's 7 years old, a guy who had 200 amateur fights, a guy who's won all kinds of world titles in Floyd Mayweather. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about, Floyd was very smart in picking his opponents and just a genius businessman. And Jake Paul is very smart at picking opponents, and he's a genius businessman. And give him credit. Give him credit, damn it. It's the American way. And he's also, as I said, I don't have a problem with, because he went, got a trainer, he worked his backside off to become the best fighter he could, and he's still doing it. He's still doing it. He's still trying to get better. He's never going to be a world-class fighter. We understand that. But he's going to be the best he can be. And he's trying to be the best he can be. He respected the sport enough to go about it the right way. And he's careful. He's picking up. But there's still risk. There's still risk. He deserves respect. And there's still a risk when he gets into that freaking ring. He's getting in there with real people that throw real punches.